And here we go, live with another Cocktails and Content. And join us today is our host, Michelle. What's going on, Michelle?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
It's good to see you. And as always, it's great to see Miss Lisa Cole. What's going on, Lisa?
Hey, not much. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited on your first Cocktails and Content. So I'm super excited to bring you on here. I know we've been seeing you shoot a lot of content, and we've had a couple drinks in the past. So I thought it went really well together, right?
Yes. Yeah, we should keep doing this.
Right. So last week I suffered my second loss on the show ever. So we're gonna see if Lisa can give me my third loss.
I gotta drink. I gotta get my superpowers going.
Right. Let me ask you this, Lisa. Look at that fantastic drink. What are you drinking today?
This is a spicy, skinny cucumber Collins. Oh yeah, it's healthy and spicy, so it's good.
I'm gonna need you to send me that recipe so I can make it next week.
Right.
I will.
So rumor has that Lisa might be our all-time bartender now for the Cocktails and Content after she brings this show on.
Yeah, I could be like your bartender, like how they have at the clubhouse on Bravo. I could be your.
All right, so we're coming up with great ideas as we go on this show, as always. I made it simple with some wine today, and then Michelle, what are you drinking today?
I'm just drinking vodka and tonic.
Old reliable.
Keeping it simple.
All right, guys. So we're gonna come back to you guys with the show right after this.
They told us not to go live, drink, and give away our trade secrets, so we decided to do all of it. Welcome to Cocktails and Content, powered by Content Cards. That's contentcardswithaz.com, an easier way to sell homes.
Boom, and there we are. And as you guys know, Cocktails and Content. So here's the basis of the show, right? We like bringing on people who know content, who are shooting videos, doing a lot of different things. And we also like to drink and have a good time. So we decided to combine all of it and put it into a mini game show. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask different content-related questions throughout the show, right? They're going to have 4 questions. It's going to be me versus Lisa, right? So the way that we're going to do this is if I get the question wrong, I drink. If Lisa gets it wrong, she drinks. And heck, you guys can play at home too, right? So if you guys get the question right or wrong, you have to drink, so you guys can play along as well. With that being said, let's dive into the game. And Michelle, take the reins.
All right, you guys ready for question number 1?
Ready.
All right, I'm going to read the question, then I'm going to read you A through D, and you're going to tell me which one you think is the right answer, okay?
All right, let's do it.
All right. So marketers who use video to grow revenue is what % faster than non-video users? So we either got A, 31% faster, B, 49% faster, C, 65% faster, or D, 22% faster.
Oh no, you're throwing me with all the mixing up of the numbers.
Right,
okay.
That's our game plan. We want to confuse Lisa. I'm going to go with C.
Take much.
C always sounds like a good answer, so that's what I'm going to go with.
All right, so you're
going
going to 65%.
You're going to go with B?
Yeah.
All right, and you're right, Nick. Pick up your drink. So the answer was 49%. So 49% faster by using videos to grow
Lisa,
your.
I didn't bring you on the show today to beat me. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Wait, so I got it right?
You got it right.
Okay, good.
Man,
I'm serving a drink to celebrate.
Right.
There you go. So why do you guys think businesses get more revenue just by making videos other than creating a regular post with words or a picture?
Lisa, I'll let you take that one since you got it right. You must have all the answers.
You're
right?
the expert. You taught me. I feel like it's just more interesting. I don't know. I feel like you get to know the person more.
Yeah.
And they get, when they are doing a video, I don't know. It's just more interesting.
I think that's a great point. And this was something I was just talking about with Jay this other day, right? He was on here. He said the thing that really brought his business to the next level was when he started doing radio. When that was like the first thing you could do after just like the paid ads and like the written things you could send out. He's like, because it gave him a personality. Once you got that personality, now people can like, man, I really relate to Lisa. Like I can jive with Lisa. I know what's going on. Right. Mm-hmm. And with video, you get the personality with just what you're saying. And also you see what they're doing. You can relate to a lot of things they're doing. So yeah, like to me, I'd relate way more to someone watching a video than I would to like watching one of those other ads, Right.
I agree.
So I think that's the first thing that stands out to me. It's like, man, if I can relate to your personality, it's like, man, that's somebody I want to work with and meet, then there's a good chance I'm going to want to work with you.
And then you really find your tribe, you know, because
Right.
it's like then the people who really, I mean, there might be people who don't like you, but that's okay. Then they're not your people.
Yeah.
But the people who do, you know, you really click with them. So,
Yeah, and then chances are you want to win that listing anyways, right?
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't please everybody. So it's most important to just be yourself, be authentic, and you know everyone appreciates that when it comes to video.
Right.
For sure.
All right. So right now, 1-0, Lisa. It's all right. There's a lot of game left here. There's a lot of game left. All right, Michelle.
Which
What do we
we
got for the
playing up
next?
to?
Well, there's 4 questions. We're not playing up to a certain score because we might be here all night. We might just keep getting them wrong in that case, right?
Keep drinking.
All right, Michelle. Let's go to the next question.
All right, guys. So next question is, what percentage of the U.S. internet audience watches videos online? So we either got A, 85%, B, 90%, C, 75%, or D, 70%.
All right, Lisa, as the reigning champ with questions, I'll let you go first this time.
I'm going to say C.
C. I'll go with A on this one.
All right. So the correct answer is A, 85%.
Yeah, there we go.
Tied.
Lisa.
Drank.
Drink. Yep, there we go.
Don't look at my nails. I need to get them done.
It's all, we're all looking at the drink anyways. You know, you have a great drink.
Friday.
Yeah. So 85% of people online are watching internet videos, right? I mean, that number is actually a little lower than I thought. I thought everybody was watching videos, right? But that's still a pretty high number. So if you're not shooting videos, you're literally missing out on 85% of the audience out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you look at it like that. Like, and I'm happy it's higher than 75%.
Right.
Yeah. And then how many times do you catch yourself like looking at videos or an ad popping up and you staying for the whole ad? You know,
Right.
it's interesting. So it's like, all right, somebody else can, you know, take my attention like that, then I can do the same thing.
Right. I know.
I know I'm guilty of sitting there at 2 a.m. sometimes scrolling through the videos, and then next video. All of a sudden I'm on something that I was not on that topic whatsoever, right? You're like 20 videos down.
I literally have to hide my phone from myself at the end of the night. Like, I'll hide my phone upstairs when I'm downstairs, and I'm like, okay, I need an hour because I'll get sucked in.
Right.
Especially TikTok.
Oh, is that your new thing?
I mean, I try not to watch it because it sucks me in. Yeah. And I'm like, oh.
Right. And with that being said, too, I think the biggest thing with TikTok, it just follows the basic principles of good video. It's not too long. It has music, so it catches you in, and it's something that's entertaining, right? Like those are the basic things you need to do to create a video on any platform, and they just made it easy in the system to follow, right? Like you follow this guideline, you do this dance, and this music plays. People are going to tune in because it's short and entertaining.
Easy for who?
Yeah, well, touche, Lisa. Right. All right, let's get on to the next one. Pass on drinks.
Yeah. Don't forget to drink.
Yeah.
Never.
All right, guys. Question number 3. Social video generates how many more times shares than the text messages and images combined? So video generates how many more times of the shares?
Right.
Okay.
Text or images combined. So we either got 5 times, 2 times, 12 times, or 15 times.
Wow.
Since I got the last one right, I'm going to go 15 times on this one.
Wow.
Going big.
I'm going 12 times. I'm not going that big.
The correct answer is C, 12 times.
All right, Lisa.
You got another wrong answer.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I did.
I'm still going to drink for you. This is moral support.
You're a true friend, Lisa. You're a true friend.
I'm always here for you.
All right. Lisa, take this one away. 12 times more shares than text and images. Does that surprise you?
Yes. And this is actually really exciting for me because since I started doing like a lot of video, it's actually making more of a difference. So yeah, that's crazy talk. 12
Right.
You know, so people aren't getting inundated with, because I feel like there's more video now than there has been, but people really aren't getting too inundated with it, or I don't know. It's not too saturated.
Yeah, and I think the saturation is one thing. There's always going to be a lot of video out there, and more people are starting to get hip to it and starting to create more video. But at the end of the day, it's what people want, you know? Like, how many times would you rather watch a video than read a whole blog post, right? I always like to put myself in the shoes of like who I'm trying to create it for, right? So if I'm sitting there, I have an option to read a 10-page blog post, or I have an option to watch a 20 or 2-minute video. I'm going to choose the video 10 out of 10 times. Right? Like we always say, people go to social media because they're lazy and bored. When I'm lazy and bored, the last thing I want to do is read more, right?
Right. I mean, then you have YouTube. I mean, you could be lazy and bored and just go to YouTube and learn more. And just, I don't know. I like YouTube because your videos live longer, you know, than they do on Facebook typically. So
what do you mean live longer?
Like, I just think on Facebook, everything I've read, like you only get so much impact for about 24 to 48 hours. And then after that, you really don't. But on YouTube, you've got your whole channel that you could drive people to.
Right.
And the content just lives longer, you know. I mean, there could be a video from, you know, I did a video with you guys like a year and a half ago that's still getting a ton of views on it.
Oh, so, I remember those videos. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I think that's a great point too. when we get into that, but let me ask you this: what are you doing to hit both platforms?
So, well, Facebook, I'm doing the lives. Well, actually, I'm doing the StreamYards, which goes live on the Facebook and the YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I also do I do videos here and there. I'm not as consistent as I want to be with YouTube. Doing longer, more produced videos, but that's what my YouTube channel is really for. Right. And then, but yeah, I'm doing the Cleveland Business Live, you know, broadcast. And I do videos on Instagram too, on Instagram stories and stuff like that sometimes too. So.
No, I love it. I'll tell you what, we're using StreamYard right now too. It's been a godsend ever since we found it, right? I think it was about it makes it so much easier because the amount of time it would take to download a video off Facebook, re-upload it on YouTube, moving around different places. If we do a live for an hour or like 45 minutes, that could be a 3-hour download sometimes, or like a 2-hour download. Now it's streamed up both at the same time, and we're hitting both platforms.
So Zoom, you can't really do this on Zoom, can you?
Not at the same time, no. Not to my knowledge, at least. I know you could stream it to one place, but I don't think you can hit multiple at the same time. Plus, I mean, we don't have the capabilities to do the banner, to do the overlays, to do the commercial, and like all the different things that you can do on StreamYard to really make a full production, you know?
Yeah, you guys have this all tricked out.
That's all right, Lisa. Right now, you're beating me 2-1. I don't like seeing that score. So let's go on to the last question. And then we also have a special bonus question that I only know the answer to. So there's no favoritism there. So let's go on to question 4.
All right, guys. Last question. So viewers retain what percentage of a message when they watch it in a video compared to the 10% when reading it in text? So viewers retain what percentage of a message when they watch it in a video compared to only 10% when reading it?
Yeah, I needed to drink before this one too, Lisa. It was a lot to comprehend.
Yeah.
So we got A, 50%, B, 65%, C, 80%, or D, 95%.
Wow, this is crazy. Wait, I'm going to have to ask you to repeat those again.
Are you phoning a friend? There's no option for that on this show, Lisa. We can't phone a friend. Albie.
So A was 50%, B was 65%, C was 80%, and D was 95%.
I'm going to go with C. I'm going to go with C.
Well, I'm going to go with B on this one. I don't think we're going to go that high.
All right. Well, you're both wrong. So let's all drink.
Oh, at least we have it to drink. Yeah, cheers.
We need to get like some what's that confetti falling on the screen for the next one to congratulate our people, right? I think that's in order. Lisa, that's 2 weeks in a row. I really need to start stepping my game up, right?
Yeah, Nick, come on.
I'm the winner.
The only difference is we have Michelle hosting now. Michelle, I don't know what's going on. Are you colluding with the other people that we're bringing on here? Is she texting you during the show? Is that what's happening?
Maybe. No.
Yeah, it's my girl. That's my girl.
Yeah. I mean, you look at that though, 95 viewers retain 95% of the message compared to 10% when reading it.
This is crazy. Honestly, insane. I had no idea.
That's insane.
That is insane.
It makes you want to do more video.
It really does. And that's pretty much the basis of the questions we ask, right? Because I told you, like, before we did this, there's no way you can really know the answers to these questions. It's not like market stats that every real estate agent knows. But these are big eye openers, right? We go back through some of these, like 12 times more shares than video, like than text with videos. 95% of the messages retain. Like that really, if that doesn't inspire you to do more videos, I don't know what will.
And the thing is, it's nerve-wracking. Like, were you guys so nervous to do lives at first?
Oh yeah, I was terrified. I didn't even start with lives. I had to start with pre-recordings. Lisa, do you remember when did you ever see any of my bloopers when I was doing my bloopers?
I don't think I did.
So my first set of bloopers, I didn't bleep out any cuss words, and those were exciting and got a lot of feedback. But that was the thing, because when you don't go live and you can do outtakes, I would have like 10, 20 outtakes sometimes, right?
Right.
Like, yeah, we won't do it on this.
I know. Right? I almost think it's easier to do live sometimes because it's like, you just have to say it. You know, you're not going to get another chance, so just say it.
Yeah.
So the first time I did a live, I had so much anxiety all morning, and I'm like, why in the hell do I do this to myself? Like, why am I doing this? But then it was so much fun.
What was your first live? Do you remember what video it was?
It literally was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that was your first live ever?
Yeah, well, I did one like way back when I joined EXP with Jay and Al. Yeah, but I
think I was there that day. It was at the after the event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was after the event. We were sitting outside. Everybody was getting ready. I remember you were a little nervous too, because it's like, all right, we're going live.
Oh my god! But I was just answering questions, so I was even more nervous, like doing my own. And I was like, why in the world do I do this to myself? But I was like so happy, like after I did it, because it was so much fun. Do you guys don't get nervous anymore, do you?
Well, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't say I don't get nervous. There's still sometimes coming on here where you have that brief moment like, okay, we're going to go live again, right?
Yeah.
So you have to kind of recompose yourself. But at this point, I always look at it. The reason I like doing lives, the reason I like speaking and doing different things, it's the closest feeling I get to like when I was playing sports, right? Those little bit of like pre-butterflies you get the night before, the day before. You have a big event, and it's like, that's the closest feeling I get to that. All right, here we go. It's more of that excited feeling. And if you haven't played sports or done live video and events, you wouldn't really understand. Right.
But it's like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, exactly. It's like an adrenaline rush.
This is like the most excitement I'm going to get in COVID-19. Like, why? So that's why I'm doing it.
Right. No, and that's what it is for me, you know, and that's why I love doing these type of things, kind of getting outside of your comfort zone, stay going live, stay doing different things, and staying on top of things.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I always feel so much better after.
It pushes me out of my comfort zone, but I'm happy to do it, and it, you know, I can't wait to do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I love your Jersey accent.
I love your Cleveland accent.
I know.
Right. All right, Lisa. So we're about to be signing off on here, but like, since now you're going to be the video queen upcoming, I could already see it, right? You're going live a lot recently. Yep, there you go.
I'm just kidding.
Give me some things that from the last 3 or 4 weeks of you going live that you learned up until this point.
Oh my gosh. Just no matter how nervous you are, just do it. And every time you do, you're going to get more and more confident. And just be in the moment and speak your truth. You know, like if you're in the moment and you're speaking your truth, it's gonna be good, and you're gonna enjoy it, and the other person's gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. So it's funny. Last night I was actually it was just like we were talking about. I was laying in bed. I was watching through some of the videos, and I learned a lesson from Ellen. Yes, the Ellen. When I was looking at it, she shared a video, and the first 5 comments were all people saying like negative things. Right. And it dawned on me. I'm like, you could be one of the most caring, giving people in the world. Like she's always giving back, helping other people, kind of shining the light on the little guy. Right. Like, oh, this person wasn't going to get recognition. She brings them on the show, gives them recognition and a big check. You could be doing the nicest things in the world, shooting the best videos, and people are still going to hate and have those negative criticism. Right. So and it just comes down to it's going to happen no matter what. So why not put yourself out there and do something about it? Right.
Right. And Those are the people in the cheap seats that aren't doing anything. So you can't even listen to them.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, Ellen, I'm like, you know what? You just like, you motivated me to do more of the right things, to go live more, to put out good messages, because people are going to say something no matter what. So why not help people along the way and do something?
That.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom with Nick Krem. Drink to that.
I'll cheers to that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, that's cool. I like that.
We all drink at the same time, then it's silent, right? No. See, all right. So here's something I learned the first time we did one of these. So we started it as a Cocktail Tonight show, right? Okay. So it's gonna be like cocktails and content. We're gonna make it like the Tonight Show, right?
Right.
And then I realized I was gonna drink during it, and I did it by myself, right? So it was great until I realized every time I drank, it was just dead silence. Nobody else was there to talk. So now I'm like trying to drink really quick, go live and talk, and it was a little bit of a disaster. I'm not gonna lie, but it was fun doing it. And at the end of it, I'm like, man, we can never do that again.
Oh my God. That's why you guys are crying.
Yeah. And that's one of those things. I don't think anybody would really think about that until you do it. Right. You can sit there and try and problem solve, but I don't think you can account for nobody else talking while you're drinking. Right. Like, I don't think about that.
You should just drink really fast.
That's what I try to do when I try to talk when I'm drinking. It wasn't the prettiest sight. But again, until you take that action and shoot the video, you'll never know what problems and different things you have to switch.
Yeah,
right?
Fail forward. Keep going forward and learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so true. You do. You tweak things as you go, and you don't know what you don't know until you know it.
Right. 100%. It's one of those, I could sit there and try and plan out all the problems that are going to happen. Sometimes some of those problems I was planning for so long don't even happen. And then new problems come up. So you're better off just doing it, figuring out the problems as you go and tweaking it,
Yeah.
That's like a lot of things. Like you could try and practice your listening appointments all day, but until you go on one, you're not going to know what it really feels like and what you need to change.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to dare to suck. Just dare to suck. Let yourself be a beginner and just let yourself not know everything and have it be okay.
I think that'll be when we repurpose this for Instagram. We'll quote you on that one, Lisa. You have to dare to suck. I love it. I love it. All right, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Congrats again, Lisa, for being a winner.
Yeah. Let's not bring that up again. I'm going to get rid of the score when we do. Give me a
shot to celebrate next time I see you in person.
Like a plan. All right, Lisa, thank you so much for coming on. Michelle, awesome job being a host, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.
They told us not to go live, drink, and give away our trade secrets, so we decided to do all of it. Welcome to Cocktails and Content, powered by